Welcome, foodies and home chef, to the Chef Lance Show. Today, we're going deeper into our Christmas and football party season with this super simple, super easy, creamy black bean dip that is so delicious. And because it is Christmas, we're serving it with red and green tortilla chips. Can't wait! Can't wait for you guys to try it and let me know how you do. So please smash that like button. Share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us a lot, and we're going to get on with making this, so come join me. Hey, welcome, foodies, to the Chef Lance Show. Today we're going to do a super simple party dip that foodandwine.com has labeled one of the 18 top dishes that every home chef should learn. Now, it's on the number 18 of the list, but I thought it important enough that we include it here for a couple of reasons. Number one, while we're filming this, we are in full Christmas season here. In fact, the college football playoffs have just been announced. We've got NFL, of course, going on, the big game. And, of course, we have holiday parties coming up, Christmas parties and whatnot coming up. So this would be a perfect dip that you could mix together and just go at it and quickly come up with something you can take with you, and is super fast, super simple, super delicious. So let's talk about what we have. All right, start off with this monster of a thing. This is called a Roku, and it is a commercial food processor you'll find in most restaurant kitchens. It's extremely powerful, extremely durable. And you could have one for your home if you want to. Amazon sells them at about $1,000 for the basic unit. However, it'll be running long after you aren't, most likely. So if you can afford this type of machine and you do a lot of cooking or parties or whatnot, maybe it's good for you. The only reason I have it today is because my small home food processor has a broken part. And so I can't use it, and I discovered that at the last second. So I did this quick substitution so you could see how to make this dip. It's just a food processor, nothing fancy about it. Don't think you have to have one of these. Just any food processor will do. All right, so what are our ingredients today? We have got a can, amount of beans, black beans in a can worth, drained and stored there. I just used the national brand. You could use any brand you want. This was the national brand available to me, so that's what I got. I drained it, and this is the juice out of that can. Now, you'll notice the recipe calls for a 1/4 cup of warm water, and that is to thin it out if we need to. But the difference is in using this versus water is water has no flavor. So if you have this, you can add this back in, and this will just give you more black bean flavoring to work off of. Water is perfectly fine. You could even use a warm chicken broth, but I've got the black bean juice right here. So now this is a 1/4 cup of sour cream, and then I've got a little bit more to garnish my bowl. We're going to zest and juice at least 1 lime, maybe 2. And I will show you that. For that, we use this wonderful tool called a microplane. I'm proud to say this is made in my home state, the state in which I live and am filming this right now. But it's available on Amazon. And if you watch a lot of Michelin star type videos on the video channels for chefs around the world, you'll find this tool is internationally used. And there's a wonderful reason why. It's because it's so effective, and I'll show you how to use that. We've got a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. We've got garlic. Now the recipe called for 1 garlic. I like garlic though, so I'm using 2. And then we have a 1/4 cup, pressed 1/4 cup of cilantro leaves. Okay, so you put them in your measuring cup and press them down as you pick off the leaves, and that's how you do that. And really, that's everything. This is super simple. So what we're going to start with is figure out how to get that off. Then we're going to come in here and take the beans, put those down in. We're going to add the sour cream. Now, not the garnish. This is the 1/4 cup. The cumin, the garlic, the cilantro leaves, and I believe all we need now is the lime juice. So let me start out here. Oh, by the way, I do also have salt and pepper if we need additional seasoning. So let me show you how to work this. Now, you'll see a lot of chefs grating or zesting their citrus fruit where it falls directly on the plate. And is there a time and place for that? Sometimes, you know, if you just want a few. The problem is if you're trying to get a lot of zest off, you can't really see the fruit and you don't know how deep you're going. So you don't want to get into the white part or the pith because there's bitterness in that. So the way to properly work this, there's a channel. You can see that, a channel on this microplane, and I turn that channel up and the blade is down toward the fruit, and I hold the fruit in one hand and I simply start at one side and work my way over. And you can see I'm just getting down to the light green part. No, nothing more. I don't want to go any deeper. Now, why are we using the zest when we're using the juice? Well, the zest of any citrus will actually bump up your flavor profile quite a lot. And so it's very handy to use. Lemon zest is powerful in brightening up a dish. And you won't even notice it's there, but you'll definitely notice if it's not. So I want to use a little lime zest with my lime juice to kind of brighten this up just a little bit more. So, and if we have to go into and get the juice out of the second lime, well, we'll zest him as well. In fact, rarely do I use a piece of citrus fruit, especially if I'm just getting the juice out of it, that I don't go ahead and zest this thing and have the zest available to me. I'd rather do that, take a little extra time and have it. My late mother used to say, better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it, than to just throw it away when you juice the lime or the lemon. So you can see I've got a pretty good amount in the channel. I'm just going to knock that right off there. And I'm going to roll the lime, and that is to, I'm not just massaging it, okay? I'm breaking the cells within the citrus fruit itself to help make it easier to juice. Because I am going to juice this with my hand. I'm not going to use any other kind of mechanical aid. All right, now I have the juice. Let me clean up my presentation bowl real quick. There we go. And we'll juice this bad boy. I'm holding it, juicing it through my hands so I can catch any seeds. I don't see any seeds in this one, but you never know. It could be one lurking in the back somewhere. We're going to start with just one and see how it goes from there. All right. Perfect. Now we put the lid on. Now, you know, you've seen these videos where they turn the appliances where they face the camera. And that's great, except I can't see what I'm doing. Anyway, I'm going to secure the lid. I'm going to find the pulse button. This one is pulse. Most modern food products, even the home ones, have a pulse button. So I'm just going to pulse it. Now I'm going to turn it on and let it run. I will tell you right now, the problem with using an appliance this large for this, you really need to be doubling or tripling the recipe. Although this is turning quite nicely, it's going to turn out fine. Sometimes it's just easier with a large appliance. If you have a normal home food processor, this one ingredient is sufficient for that. All right, so now do a quick taste test. Does need more salt. It called for a teaspoon, and a teaspoon, about 2 pinches of mine make up roughly a teaspoon. So I'm going to put that in there, spin it a couple of times, and then we'll decide if we need more lime or not. It's really good. And I'm going to add the other lime. So let's go ahead and zest that. I'll do it a little quicker now since we've already gone through the tutorial. Hey, you guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this when you make it. Also, let me know what you want me to do in upcoming videos. Let me know what dishes you want to see. Just give me feedback. I look at all the comments, answer most of them. So just give me one. Let me know what's going on. I can't say enough good things about this microplane. Those guys in Russellville who designed, invented this, whatever they did, really, really developed a tool that is worth having. And they're only about $18, $19 on Amazon. So not a bad deal at all. A little more zest. Roll this thing out. And then we'll go to juicing. All right. You know, I don't see any seeds in here, but still not going to take a chance and let it go free for all. Or is that free form, or I don't know what it is. All right. Now, let me just take a quick look. Do I think this needs thinning out? Probably not, but we'll take another look at it in just a second. It really brightened it up. Just a little more salt. And again, you do your salt as you want to do it. If you're on a low sodium diet, do less salt. If you're really a salty kind of person, do more. You do you, okay? And also that's true for all the ingredients we put in here. If you like it a little bit on the warmer side, you can certainly add more cumin. All right, I think we're about there. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Now, take the blade out. Now you just want to dish it in a bowl. Get ready for serving. Don't want to miss any drop of this. See how quick that was? You know, you just gather the ingredients. The food processor really does all the work. And then you just put it together. Let's clean the plate up, get this out of the way. Now then, what do I want to do? We're going to take a little of the sour cream for garnish. I'm going to lay that right there. And because it is the Christmas season, we've got some. So because it's Christmas season, we're going to serve these with red and green tortilla chips, corn tortilla chips. And this, my friend, is your creamy black bean dip with sour cream garnish. I can't wait to dive into this. All right, guys, this is a creamy black bean dip, and I'm ready to dive into it with my chips. Again, this is perfect for the Christmas season, football season. We're in the height of football right now with the championships and playoffs coming up. So let's just taste this. I want a little extra sour cream on mine. Oh, that is so delicious. The zest of the lime and the lime juice really brighten this up a lot. It's not too hot. If you like a little bit more heat in it, you can add a little more cumin. The other thing you can do that's not on the recipe list is you could actually maybe put in some red pepper flakes. Go easy though. A little goes a long way. And you can always add more, but you can't take any out, especially with a food processor. If you don't have any red pepper flakes, but you have cayenne, that can be used as well. Oh, this is so good. Man, who knew? Delicious. Well, thank you for joining me today on the Chef Lance Show. Again, smash that like button, share this video with your friends and family, and subscribe to this channel. It really helps out a lot. And make this dip and let me know how you do. That's all for today on the Chef Lance Show. And just remember, a day in the kitchen beats a day of work any day. Yeah. All right.
I ain't trying.
Here we go. You give it a try. We'll see what you think, okay?
I ain't trying the sour cream.
No. I know you don't like sour cream. I know. I still don't understand it, but there's just more for me.
Yep. I like that.
You know,
I like the limey.
Yeah, the lime really popped. It actually could use a little more heat, I think. Not too spicy, but just a little bit more than what it has.
I like spice, but
yeah, we could spice it up a little bit. You know that party we got coming up in a week and a half? We should take this.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, I think so. Well,
the kids probably would have liked that better than my other dip I attempted.
You were cheating on the dip?
Well, that sweet potato one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Chelsea wasn't a fan of it. She said.
Yeah. This is really good. And it's so easy to make, so fast. And there's very few things to clean up. That's cool. But unfortunately, it's time for cleanup. All right.